Today, we will be walking properties. These are not going to be sexy, pretty properties. These are not going to be luxury properties. These are going to be pretty rough properties. But I'm going to be doing it with my teammate from college. And that's basically all we're doing today. Oh my God, are those from roaches and rats?
The whole attic has to be.
Oh, this is crazy. See this place?
This has to go down to the studs, and you can't put people in here.
Oh my. When I was 15 years old, I saw videos of Grant Cardone or other YouTubers that were real estate investors, and they would be showing videos of them walking these crazy deals in these high-end apartment buildings or high-end commercial deals. Today, you're not gonna see that. These properties, they're gonna be a little rough, but the stuff we find inside of houses like this makes it pretty fun. Whether it's hoarder situations or squatter situations, the deals we're going after can be pretty exciting. See, most days I'm running our business from my computer, and I'm typically in a place like coffee shop or my home. But today's unique. Antonio's in town. We have some deals we're looking at for ourselves or for some of our investors we work with to flip them and wholesale them. And it's gonna be a change of pace. I like getting out of the house. I like going and walking deals. I like being at our office. I'm pretty tired today, not gonna lie, but being out in the field, walking properties, meeting sellers, being at our office, I'm gonna be fired up today. It's gonna be a great day. So let's get to it. Right, of course. Okay, sounds good.
You bet. Take care.
Thanks. Bye. Why'd I do a hand wave like I'm on a Google Meet? Have it. So that was the county clerk because we own the space they use for excess storage for the courthouse, basically. Yes, we just closed on this building here. It is being used by the county clerk. They pay us $2,100 a month for basically just storage. We renewed the lease with them. They pay every 3 months, so they pay quarterly. And that was the county clerk coordinating with me to make sure we get our rent payment. So today or tomorrow, we get that quarterly payment. Commercial real estate's nice because you get stuff like that where it's literally just storage. There's nothing we have to do. And we're renting it from the county clerk. So they're as good of a tenant as you can get. Someone goes in there like once a week. It's fantastic. We want more stuff like that in the future, but you get there by buying a lot of single family houses like the ones we're gonna look at today. Kate was in a closing, so I did not want to disturb that. They do closings in that front conference room, so I work in the back bit of the office whenever I'm in town. But we actually do a lot of remote closings because we have a lot of investors that prefer remote closing. You know, if you're doing a lot of closings, doing it virtually can save you some time, and it's the preferred way to close for a lot of our investors at the title company. We're waiting on Antonio right now. He just bought a new truck. Yo, do you drive your truck here? Is it lifted? Is it all big and crazy?
I'm not doing any of that shit to it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get him another deal because I have so much shit in the pipeline right now. We're going to look at like 3 to 4 houses.
Well, then what are we doing with this deal then?
Fabio would buy it for $80,000.
All right.
Give it at $68K.
All right, so we're just going to flip this one?
I mean, we can do whatever you want, you know, like, but I want to see where
Do you have another deal ready for though?
Yeah.
That
3.
Then I'm game, like, if we can just flip this one to Fabio, let's just do that.
These deals that we're sending them are still a long shot better than on-market deals. So
10 times better, yeah.
you know, it's like they need to get out of their mind too. If they're going to do 100% financing, it's
unreasonable for them to,
you know,
yeah.
Because like, for instance, if you were putting your own cash up and you were doing this refi, you would honestly, he would probably make a little bit of money or just break even. But since he's doing this loan, that's why there's money stuck in the deal because the closing fees are $10K.
Yeah,
11K.
I think that's one thing I need to do on the FAQ page is just educate people better on expectations. I say it all the time on the lives.
This is a different one, but this one is purchase price. Right now, I have offers at our cost, so I would rather give this at our cost, what we have it at.
Yeah.
And rehab Bab says about we make money at $53K, so it works 100% refinance.
Okay.
But she's adding a bedroom to this.
So it's going to be, yeah.
It's spiking. It's going to be anywhere from $110 to $125 a square foot.
Okay.
That ARV's $145. He's all in at $100K less. He's all in at like $95K.
So we're going to try to move this one to him instead of the one that Fabio's buying?
Because Fabio would pay
80,
$12,000,
yeah.
and then he only likes brick. He's like, I mean, like, I think he's seen some of your videos, or it's like.
Bro, I brainwashed everyone with the brick.
But I mean, it's valid.
It is valid, but like I kind of got to chill on it. No, there's good deals that are not brick.
good.
I need to get that Wi-Fi extender so that way we get internet in that back room. We can just snag this one. There's a few realtors that are moving in, and Johnny Owens has a few attorneys.
The house next door, it's under contract right now. It's $113 a square foot. This is worth $170,000. ARV is 170. So this is worth 170 grand after it's fixed up. We're at 52,000. Let's assume it's a 60K remodel. 112, 170 times 75. Yeah, there's some junk in it. Like squatters beat the shit out of this place, but
We're gonna see this today.
yeah, we're gonna see this today. All these loans are gonna be 100,000. Like it's gonna be purchase price plus rehab at least 100K.
Okay, so let me check, because I know we can get these done at about, probably within like 2 weeks' time or whatever. But I have to check on that. I want to see if it's like a 150 loan amount requirement. I mean, if you have a couple of seconds, I can throw it in there and just see, but I want to say it's 150. And those close within about, I would say, 2 weeks max. Yeah, the 100% financing, they're 100% 30 days on those.
It's difficult, right?
Yeah, well, it's because I don't know. I think everybody's getting that loan product, so a lot of investors are in the pipeline. So it definitely, takes 30 days. And what I don't like is
We need to
that
start hard
the
money lending.
evaluations they take so damn long for those evaluations. Like, I literally just got one back and it didn't pencil out, but at least they're like, all right.
Trishelle, what if we started with you at me and Alex, we started hard money lending through you at like 10%?
Would that help things quicker?
That would help tremendously, right? Because you guys would be, that's true hard money, right? So you guys would be basically funding the deals. We would probably be going to closing a lot sooner, right?
Yeah.
So, and then you would be making your money, really quick, right? It's kind of like the borrower would be a cash buyer, right? So what you're selling at that point when you're going into these deals, it just makes sense. So I would say, let's do it.
Alrighty, let's do that then. We're gonna do that. We'll work on that. We'll be liquid here probably within the next 3 months, 3-4 months, that much.
Yeah. You guys know our other income. Whenever we are not buying properties, we do deals for investors. So we find them and we remodel them and we do the title work. We're at our title company. And right now we are heading to a few of those deals to check out for our investors or ourselves. And Antonio, that phone call you were just listening to is us figuring out with our lender right now if we could do hard money on those deals and how we can do hard money faster for our investors so they can close on more deals, do more deals per month. So let's go check out the properties. So Antonio called me 2 nights ago because he just bought a new truck and it is a big, fat, beautiful write-off. Take a look at this. I'm not a big truck guy. I love my Camry. But good for Antonio. He's moving back here to Oklahoma, so he's going to be driving a lot, and good for him to have a reliable truck.
Let me send you this term sheet on this one, because I really think that if you can kind of follow this model here, right? 60,000 on purchase, 60,000 on rehab, right? So even if you're getting it for 40, and if you want to add the 20K to kind of, increase the loan amount so we can get into these quicker loans. And shoot, I would love it because I'm bottlenecking these people right now because nobody seems to have, any money for down payment. So I got one guy, he's doing 5 deals a month, with the same product, going in contract again. And then you get the slow borrowers, right? That don't send the documents, and the damn borrower, the lender's already slow. Oh my God. It's like a double whammy, Looking at these deals, if we're wanting to move them quick, I really think we need to go with this product, right?
1,000%.
Once they have the 5 deals, not only we're into no appraisal, we can do freaking construction loans for these people, whatever they want.
Exactly, everything.
Once they're over 5, So heck yeah, and then even with this current investor, I think it's if they do a certain amount of loans, we can possibly get into 100% financing with them, but they got to be able to exit out of the properties and stuff like that. So,
and we'll help them with that too. We're gonna be pretty much doing every deal for them and underwriting it, so we're safe. And then when we get liquid, when we have 500, 600 grand, we're gonna start hard money lending our own money out, and it's gonna be a quick turnaround because the money's only gonna be stuck for a month or 2, and then we'll get it back and do the same thing.
The true hard money is like at 12 and 13, and even this investor here for no experience borrowers, they're at 10.9.
Yeah, so like we'll beat them up on price just because we make money elsewhere at 10%.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let's. I'll send you guys like a breakdown. Yeah, it's faster. You know, I'm getting those deals done with like 2 weeks. You know, down payments about 10% to 12%, but the reduction on, you know, like I said, origination is like 2%, or I think it's like 1.88% is the fee for origination on that. Okay.
Sweet.
Cool. All right. Let me send it over really quick. Okay.
Awesome, thanks, Michelle.
All right. You're welcome. Bye.
Property we going to?
Northwest 56th Street. Sorry, there's a lot of these 56 streets.
All right, how do we find this deal?
It's actually a mailing lead.
Mailing.
Yep.
Mailing's so goated.
So good.
Yeah, we're increasing
It's
it.
so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Are we meeting Babs out there?
Yeah, we are. She should be there
Sick.
after she gets the keys.
Babs is my mom. She used to run an HVAC company down in Dallas, and we started doing this stuff up here, and now she's our GC, and yeah, it's a good fit. She's much happier up here in Oklahoma. Dallas and the Dallas HVAC industry is rough, and compared to what she was used to down here, this is a cakewalk for her. So she walks all of our jobs, she bids out all our jobs. We obviously have her on payroll, and yeah, she's also the buffer between our property manager and us. So one thing you'll find is even if you have a property manager, they're gonna have problems that are above their pay grade. They gotta call you and harass you about it. A good GC is that buffer to truly keep your phone silent. So you remember that clip I sent you a long time ago? That guy, he's like some founder of a company, talks about like, look, like you notice how little my phone is ringing?
Yeah. It's
because of all the people beneath him that can handle big problems. And that's kind of what you'll find when you hire a GC is that, all right, when you're self-managing, your phone's ringing all the time. You hire a property manager, it rings less. It's just your property manager calling about problems that come up that are above their pay grade. You hire a GC, it rings even less. And then I guess the step up above that, when you have an assistant, the GC calls your assistant, so your phone should be crickets.
Everyone like on the phone, she goes, okay, I'll just text Lindsay. I'm like, you should have just done that.
You should have done that in the first place. That's one thing you need to condition people how to communicate with you. If you complain that your phone rings all the time, are you answering the phone every time someone calls you? That's why you've conditioned them that it's okay to call you. I have started to just not answer people's phone calls unless it's Antonio, Lindsay, or Babs, obviously because it's my mom. But I still even will not answer her calls, and I try to train people to text me, because text, you can send a 5-minute phone call conversation in a 20-second text. So I'm really, and I know, Antonio, you don't have a choice because of a lot of the sellers, but we're really trying to get everybody to text more, and
like,
it's so much more efficient.
Internally, I like texting much better. Like when sellers are calling, I like taking those phone calls because it's making us a bunch of money. But as far as like if Alyssa or Lindsay or someone is asking a question that could be answered by text message,
just text.
Yeah,
that's Patrick. I thought Patrick was such a douchebag for being like, I don't take phone calls. I'm like, okay, Mr. So important. But then I thought about it from his perspective. He has like 40 wholesalers, 50 realtors, 3 title companies. And if he took every single phone call, he'd have no time.
Zero.
But I tell people just to get on the school lives, like, hey, yeah, you can access me there literally for free.
Ways.
And then they just don't do it anyway. So like, did you really even want to access me? But anyways, here is the property. It's that bad? How's it going?
I'm not walking in there.
It's that bad? Why does it smell so bad?
It's horrible. Hell no. I'm not walking in there.
I'm going in there. People can't believe like that we buy houses like this.
All right.
Hey, how's it going?
Brave enough?
Yeah, of course. I love going in there.
Okay, so right now, just like a little update, we have this at $52,000. It's gonna need to be way cheaper, right?
10.
No way.
10. You can't keep the sheetrock. You can't. Maybe you can keep some of the wood floors.
Kills paint and primer won't fix it?
No. King way. Walk in there. The roof, everything. I mean, I'll do the numbers.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can smell it from here.
These are like 170 here right now.
This is a $70,000 to $80,000 renovation. Easy.
Oh my god. Oh my. Dude, Antonio doesn't even want to walk in here. Talking about, there's a little tree growing.
You gotta redo all floor.
Yeah, it's just fucking disgusting.
Nah, you guys are being babies.
I'll get the fuck out of here. I've seen enough. This is awful.
It's fine.
Holy shit.
I like it. Oh, look at this.
Bathrooms.
See, Antonio's just not curious enough. It's really not that bad.
Yes, it is. This is all sheetrock. All flooring.
This is pretty cool. It smells like someone took a dump in the wall.
Well, come here. I'll show you where they dump.
That's terrible. We can still do this remodel for that price, right?
Yeah, and I think the ARV might be bedroom. Here's another bedroom.
I love it. Oh, fuck. If you're watching this while you're eating dinner or you have a sensitive stomach, please skip this part. Just skip this whole house. Just use the timestamps and skip this entire house, please.
What you see?
Oh my goodness.
It's got cute pink and white shower.
All right. Wow, look at this bathroom. Oh, yeah. This is crazy. See, this is why I have to strip down outside of my every day. But I like this shower. I actually like this. Got another bathroom to see. Let's go. I like this. Like, I like this deal.
I like the layout of this house a lot.
I'll look at the HVAC. Yeah, let me flip that. Take a look at the
I'm
HVAC.
afraid to open the closet door.
Oh. Oh my God. Are those from roaches and rats?
Rats and roaches both. That's why the whole attic has to be stripped out. Sheetrock all removed.
Place.
This has to go down to the studs or you can't put people in here.
Holy mint chocolate chip bathroom. So you want to do real estate.
Rats and raccoons, I'm sure, have been having a heyday with that opening.
What does Hernandez think?
He thinks got it.
This isn't the worst house I've walked. Not even gonna lie. I've walked worse.
This is so bad though.
I've walked
It's
worse.
not on the D&D list. That's what I want to know.
Because they haven't been inside of it. They don't know it's a biohazard. You know, I've seen worse. I've seen worse, to be honest.
Look at the cabinets and the countertop. Look at all the filth. That's all from rodents.
Oh my God.
That is layers and layers of whatever piss.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And roaches.
I mean, I love this. This
They
is
eat
sick.
so much up there that it turned the ceiling brown. Probably. That's probably not from rain.
So rehab. Wow. It's pretty cool. Being bull, breaking blue boys' backs and this a bacon back. Wow. What exactly is going on? After we finished walking that house, Antonio called the seller to try to renegotiate it lower. As of editing this video, he is still in negotiations with the seller to try to get it $20,000 to $30,000 cheaper than what we have it at right now. We have it at $52,000 and he is fighting to get it lowered. This next part of the video is us actively dealing with a foreclosure situation where there's 3 people on the deed and we are only in contact with the brother, and one of the people on the deed have passed away. He just went around back trying to get him through the back, and now the buddy opened the front door. So it's like real life Tom and Jerry chasing each other. You know, it's so funny. People like don't believe the prices we get properties at, but like if they saw the situations like we're put in on a random Thursday, what are we doing here?
I don't even know.
Like this is how you get cheap properties.
I was getting foreclosed on Friday.
Oh, do you want to see that, man?
Yeah.
You want to see that?
No, I need a letter that says it's getting foreclosed on.
That's the letter we sent him to say we want to buy his house.
When's the last time you spoke to your sister?
Elizabeth,
Really?
do you know where we could find her?
I just told you, I don't know where she is. I would know how to find her if I wanted to.
Really? You gotta stay clean, my man. You gotta stay clean. Talk soon, alright?
All right, so here's the problem. See, this guy, he's on the deed, but he also has a sister who he has not seen in a year. We are under contract to buy it from him. However, we will not be able to close if we do not find the sister to sign off at closing. So yeah, so if we don't find the sister, that deal will not go through. So now we're gonna head to Bedford. This is a great deal that one of our investors are buying.
I'm doing good. What's up?
Question for you. So that house,
Okay.
the house on 417 North. The guy that signed, I misspelled his name, but his name is Ramsey. But there's also someone else on the deed. Her name is Mary Elizabeth.
There's actually 3 people.
Oh shit. Who are they?
It's Ramsey, Thomas, Mary, and
Oh my
What do we
god.
even do there? Like, he says, I just spoke with Ramsey. He's like, I haven't spoke to my sister in years. And then
I feel like it's not impossible. Like, he has to have some previous contact. Let me see.
this guy's like strung out on everything. Like,
Mary is an adult child to the deceased. So they're both sisters. Might be able to contact is the Oklahoma Legal Services.
Oh,
Might
bless
have
you.
contacts for them.
okay, fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so basically that guy that y'all were just seeing, he has no idea where his sisters or anyone else on the deed is, but one of the people who were on the deed passed away, went through probate through Native Legal Services, stuff like that in 2018, found the attorney's contact info who did that probate. Hopefully he has a lead on where those people are at so we can contact them and we can get them to sign off at close. Yeah, thank God we have a good title company. We're still heading to Bedford, a great deal, cleaner title. See you guys there. Not too bad, not too bad. I like it. Yeah, it looks good. Someone's here? Great smelling house, like always. It just smells like some dogs, pets, stuff like that. Nothing crazy.
For sure, dogs, bro.
Oh yeah, I can.
bear these smells. I cannot.
No, yeah, I mean, look, a smell is a smell. Good smell, bad smell, it's all in your mind. It's all mental. Good smell, bad smell, it's all in your head. Because it's got carpet, that's where the problem is. Carpet is a sponge for smell. We never give our tenants carpet because every time someone moves out, we gotta put in new carpet. This place had dogs, so this carpet, you could smell every single dog that was here, or cats. This is just gonna be a fun remodel, literally just doing all the stuff that makes it sexy. So no major systems like that last house we just walked that's gonna need a full gut. All we gotta do here, just a little paint over the texturing. I mean, the shower is already beautiful. Look at this. This is nicer than my shower, honestly. Yeah, this is nicer than my shower. Look at this, I love it. You get all steamy in here for sure because it's so small. I mean,
There's a whole shower in here.
yeah, it's a nice one too. It's nice tile.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's already got the nice tile shower, got a light in here. It's already got a full tile shower. There's nothing we got to do to here. This flooring will leave. This bathroom honestly is done. This bathroom doesn't even need anything, to be honest. Vanity, I don't like this color too much, but it's already a new vanity. Mirror's good. This bathroom, don't need to spend $1. Really, this whole house, we don't need to spend any money other than the flooring and paint, which is enough for our appraiser and our lender to still give us a no seasoning loan. As long as this place, we can show them, hey, before it had carpet and now it has LVP flooring, and hey, before, maybe it had this fan and now it's got a new fan, and then paint throughout, and we show the exterior as well has been tidied up, painted. As long as you have the receipts to back it, that's been enough for us to qualify for the no seasoning loan product that our lender has, and it'll be enough to show like, hey, we did a value add here. Typically, value adds will come from the nastier deals, like huge equity swings, but this still pretty low risk remodel for a pretty easy value add forced appreciation deal. This bathroom will need more work. This vanity, it's like tinged a little yellow, and then this shower, it's one of those tub kits from Home Depot that I hate and appraisers hate and tenants do not like. So this is gonna need to be tile. This shower will need to be tile. Shower head, fine. We'll want to make sure it has PEX plumbing, PEX piping. Okay, this vanity will go because it's just yellow. You can't really see it on the camera, but it looks crappy. So we're gonna get a new vanity, and that's really it on this bathroom. Flooring is probably fine. We might replace it just so it matches the rest of the house. Switch covers, stuff like this, important. So switch covers we're gonna wanna replace. If I had to summarize the quality of this rental, it's just well lived by some tenants with some pets.
It's a 7 out of 10 right now.
It's a 7 out of 10, yeah, perfect. Here is really easy value add. This kitchen, this is not granite.
For Micah.
It's for mica. Terrible. This will be granite. These cabinets, they're just a little nasty tinge. They'll be painted, new handle so it pops. And this whole kitchen is where we'll get a lot of points with the appraiser because, hey, it's got granite now and looks fresh and new. Appliances are fine. This kitchen, paint, and that bathroom are gonna do all the heavy lifting for really improving this property. So the carpet, this kitchen having granite and fresh cabinets, and then that bathroom getting an actual tile shower will really make this place look new, like we did a full remodel, and it will get us all the points with the appraiser, give us enough of that forced appreciation, and rent out, no problem. What's going on?
Everyone takes a lunch hour from like 12 to 2 o'clock here.
So you're getting a lot of calls?
No, everyone takes a lunch here.
So no one's answering.
Yeah, like the work people at least.
Literally getting like allergies by being in this house because of all the pets that definitely were here. So let's take a look on the outside and call it. Is this the one we were worried about the foundation?
Yeah, but honestly, that's crazy.
I like this brick. Pretty funky brick. I mean, like, check this out. It's very unique. I've never seen brick like this. They put like rocks or broken brick like as like little accent pieces.
This is actually the first time I've seen this as well.
Funky.
It looks like a rock wall.
Oh yeah, you could just climb around your house and get practice if you're into that. So that's another plus for this house. You have your own rock climbing practice on the outside. You don't go left and right because it's not very tall, but yeah. So right here, Antonio, what do you think about this this cracking? Like, that's not actual foundation cracking.
Oh, this is
that's just
super easy to compare.
But it's not actually like, if you look at you're looking at this straight on, there's nothing is unlevel when you look at it straight on. So this is not actual foundation issues, because the main thing you want to look at when you're trying to figure out if a house has foundation issues, just using the sniff test. When you look at the roof and the actual slab, if that's all level, generally cracking on the corners can be pretty common with any house over 20, 30 years old, especially in our market. So let's take a look on the outside here where we think there might be some foundation movement, but in our market, there's a lot of clay. There's a lot of clay in the soil, so we get a lot of foundation movement. This is on a slab foundation, but again, look, like this looks really level. This looks really level.
I'll show you what the issue people are saying. You see this? Zoom in. So here, separated all the way down. So it's like this. Look, it's like you're slicing a watermelon. It goes shh.
Yeah.
Here, it goes all the way down to over here. Look. Down
yeah,
to
but
there.
like the overall structure looks
good.
level.
It's all right, but this is what people worry about, and then.
Yeah, so that's one thing. I was talking with our foundation guy, and he was saying if we were to sell this property on the MLS, like this was a flip where we had to pass an inspection and everything, that's something we need to be worried about.
See up there how it cuts?
Yeah, I see a little bit there.
That's normal in this market.
Yeah, I see a little bit there. Yeah.
But for a rent house where you're doing
correct.
To get an appraisal on it, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me. Is like, all right, if you were getting this inspected for an end buyer, you'd have some problems. But for just a BRRRR deal and a rental deal in our market, shifts and movement in foundations like that are so common. Every house out here has it. Like, it does not look like the actual structure itself is uneven and you don't even notice it inside the house. So for now, it's fine from what the foundation guy told us, but something to keep an eye on, and it's normal. It's not a deal killer for us. All right, guys, so this deal's already locked up. So we're gonna go now. We're gonna take a little break, a little lunch break, do some admin stuff on the computer, and then do we have another property we're gonna walk?
Yeah, we'll go.
We got one more property we're gonna walk, and that'll be today. Negotiate for how many hours to get this truck?
4.5.
The house sales work for you?
Bro.
Did you whip out all the...
The salesman only made $175 because I took away all of his commission on it. I'm walking out, like, if you don't give me this price. I got up and like, hold on, let me give you one more price. I said, I like it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm leaving. Like, no.
That being willing to walk away is like the greatest.
Exactly, I was like, I'll leave right now. They put it in front of me, I'm like, no.
There we go. Bacon breakfast. Alright, so I came in here because I needed to get on a few Google Meet calls, but Antonio, he's just locking up some more deals out there. That's all he does all day, basically, speaking to homeowners and sellers, locking up deals, firming closings, dispoing deals if we're wholesaling them. Right now, we have actually filled a few more of these offices to realtors and a few traveling attorneys, so I'm in a blank office right now. Anyways, let's go check out one more house.
Yeah, I neither. And then I don't like that calculator. No offense, that calculator I do not.
I'll fix it. I'll get a new one.
So, I just like how you're putting your quote, and then you always add 10% on the bottom. And
I'll factor in, and then when I can see, I'll be like, yeah, it works. I'll also add the ARV, all that. And you're not gonna change it. We'll adjust it for sure. If the rehab is 40,000, we add on 10% for reserves if extra shit comes up. Yeah, and then
I'm not gonna
I neither. And then I don't like that.
Bye, everybody.
I'll wear a suit without a tie. Like driving a nicer car, I would get a driver before I would get any nice designer car. Alrighty, one more house to go. We're getting under contract. We're actually meeting the realtor. We normally don't do deals with realtors just because, look, like we find better deals ourselves, but we have a good relationship with a few realtors in our market. So this one, I believe, will be a good deal. We're either gonna buy it or do it with one of our investors, and we do the remodel for them. Let's check her out. I'm not liking it. Yeah, I don't like these builds. I don't like houses built like this. No, not a fan. Is this James? Who's?
Nah.
What realtor?
Nah, wholesale.
I mean, it's a decent area. You see, you look around, it's a decent area, but it's just a really older part of town. I wouldn't say historic, but a lot of older homes. There's some nice ones over there, you know? We just got stood up, so we're getting stood up.
It's a basketball game, 3:30 in the afternoon.
3:40 now, so he's not showing up?
Nope.
So what? We're not walking this deal. That's the end of today. All right. But that's a lot of times what will happen is new wholesalers, green wholesalers that don't fully know what they're doing. They're bad at coordinating and getting scheduling, stuff like that. I'm going to end today's video by talking about my routine and Antonio's routine. 15-year-old me, if I told him this is what I was doing today, he'd be so happy. He'd be so proud of me. So I'm going to talk a little bit more on Antonio and I's routine and lifestyles as full-time real estate investors at 23 and 24. So you will notice that we've been doing a lot of driving around today, and that is exactly why both of us do not do in-person days as often anymore, because your whole day will fly by just with 3 appointments, because you got to drive there, drive back. It's 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back. When you're there, it's like an hour, 2 hours if someone's a yapper. So we, for the sake of prioritizing our time and having maximum leverage, rarely have days like today. As you saw it, like the amount of driving back and forth, stopping to get a bite, only getting a little bit of admin work in, squeezing it in between appointments, someone doesn't show up. This is why we have boots on the ground who walk our deals now. And it's why if you want to scale a massive real estate portfolio, you need a fat deal pipeline. And if you have a fat deal pipeline, you have to be walking a lot of deals every week, almost every day. And how are you going to be growing your deal pipeline and growing your portfolio, your team, if you are the one walking the deals every day? So grow a fat deal pipeline. Stop walking all of your own deals. Today was a unique day because Antonio's in town. He's moving down in a month after his wedding, but he was down today. We wanted to check out some properties and show you guys a little bit of what we used to do a lot of whenever we were starting our portfolio, which was walking deals, actually walking deals, speaking to sellers, getting in funky situations to get stuff under contract. But now there's much less of that. So today almost was a flash to the past of how we used to live, but that's why I'm going to talk about more our current routine and lifestyle. So, if Antonio and I are not walking houses all day, what does a day in the life really look like for myself and Antonio as we scale our portfolio to 1,000 doors and beyond? Most of my time is spent right here or in my kitchen working on my laptop. And the same is basically true for Antonio. See, to buy, say, 50 houses a year, you're probably gonna have to be underwriting 500 plus houses per year. And of those, probably 30% of those, you're gonna need somebody walking. And if you're the one walking every single deal, there's not enough time in the day for you to be consistently increasing your deal pipeline and scaling your portfolio if you're having to walk a house every day. It takes time to drive to the appointment. It takes time to coordinate with the seller. It takes time to meet the seller or wholesaler or realtor. Then you have to walk through the property. So for Antonio and I, he is spending all day at his computer and on his phone talking to homeowners, sellers, and realtors. If he was having to go out to appointments to meet these sellers, there would be a period of time where he'd have to maybe turn his phone off to be present with the seller, or driving out to a property, he couldn't be pulling up information on a property of the seller. For both of us, if we are going out to properties every single day, we will be losing out on deals. I think because of a lot of the influencers you see online, like Nate Barger or any of the popular Burr investing channels, you'll see them constantly constantly at the properties with the investors, which the reality is big investors who own 500 plus units typically are not the ones walking every single deal. It's just not sustainable. Yeah, like occasionally, like, you know, a big investor we work with, he'll be making a special visit in town, so he'll want to walk some deals himself, but he's more so doing that out of enjoyment and not even as like a work thing almost. Like at that point, you're walking a property just to like almost to just have fun. And that's kind of what today was for Antonio and I. Like we didn't need to walk these properties, but it was good for us to see the team and be in the field again. And it was enjoyable for us, but it was not essential for us. And it wasn't the highest leverage use of our time necessarily. So nowadays, the majority of my schedule consists of improving our marketing, working on content, obviously, which the content helps us get both more seller leads and buyer leads for our dispoing of our deals. And it's helping us get new relationships with brokerages to get more deals. So content is a high leverage use of my time. And then growing our marketing channels and managing that team and trying to grow the team that's sourcing deals for us, that is a high leverage use of my time. And then the rest of my time is spent with my team, the admin stuff, meetings, calls, so on and so forth. If I was going out to every deal we were walking, I could not be doing any of those things. And those are the things that really push the needle forward for the business. Walking a property feels really productive as a real estate investor. And in the beginning, it is. And you need to do it. For your first few deals, you need to get the reps walking the properties. But you eventually have to graduate from that and learn to leverage getting boots on the ground to walk your own deals. It's a fantastic experience for you to walk your own deals in the beginning, get a feel for what that's like, how it goes negotiating with a seller, meeting a seller. Now for Antonio, all Antonio does all day is talk to homeowners, realtors, brokerages, and is dishing out deals. Either for us to buy, he's getting them locked up, or dispoing to investors for our wholesale operation. He's not even sending contracts. He's so leveraged. Whenever it's time to send a contract, he just assigns a task in Podio and someone else sends a contract for him. If he needs to send our boots on the ground to a property, he just creates a task and sends it for them. All he is doing is calling sellers, calling brokerages, wholesalers. But anyways, guys, another reason I love going to the properties now is because I get to show you guys some of the things that our team looks for. If you want to see more of that, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, if you want to get involved in some deals in our market, use our team, please click the link below. And otherwise, see you guys next time. Bye.